In 1580, nearly 3 years after setting sail from England, Sir Francis Drake completes the second circumnavigation of the Earth. The biggest distinction between Drake's journey and Magellan's 60 years earlier is that Drake sails along much of the west coast of the Americas. In 1687, during the Moran War between the Republic of Venice and the Ottoman Empire, the Venetians fire on Ottoman troops who were dug in on the fortified Acropolis in Athens, Greece. A Venetian shell strikes the Parthenon, an ancient temple that the Ottoman Turks are using to store ammunition, and the resulting explosion kills 300 people and causes extensive damage to the iconic building, destroying the roof and many of the columns. Up next is the answer to yesterday's quiz. In 1944, during World War II, Operation Market Garden fails as Allied troops are unable to secure all 9 German-controlled bridges on the Rhine River between the Netherlands and Germany. Planned by British Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery, the effort involved the largest use of airborne troops in military history. In 1960, 6 weeks before the U.S. presidential election, Democratic Senator John F. Kennedy and Republican Vice President Richard Nixon debate on television, a first for major party presidential candidates. 70 million Americans watched the debate. In 1971, Jim Palmer wins his 20th game, becoming the 4th Baltimore Orioles pitcher to win 20 games that season, joining Mike Cuellar, Pat Dobson, and Dave McNally. The last team to accomplish this feat was the 1920 Chicago White Sox. In 2017, Saudi Arabia announces that it will lift its widely criticized ban on female drivers beginning in June 2018, becoming the last nation in the world to allow women to drive. In 2022, Russian President Vladimir Putin grants Russian citizenship to American whistleblower Edward Snowden. Snowden has been living in Russia since 2013 to escape prosecution in the U.S. for leaking classified documents detailing U.S. government surveillance programs. And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz. Appointed during the American Revolutionary War, which former president of the Continental Congress serves as the first ever U.S. minister to Spain? Peyton Randolph, John Jay, Richard Henry Lee, or John Hancock? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right tomorrow on Today in History.